Hey everybody, John Foss, Minneapolis, Minnesota, talking with AMARA La Negra about love and hip-hop Miami. Thanks for being here.
Oh, good morning.
So after season 1, Billboard said that you were a breakout star. Rolling Stone said that you were one of the top 10 artists that you should know. So tell us about the first season and how that's changed your life.
Well, to be honest, I never considered myself a breakout star. I don't know. I guess there's a part of me that doesn't believe that all of this is happening. I never really thought that I would ever be in Rolling Stone. And nonetheless, for Rolling Stone to consider me one of the 10 top artists to be on the lookout for. So it's definitely an honor. This year has been amazing for me. I feel extremely blessed. I got to do the cover of People en Español, movies, performing in big stages all over the country. It's crazy.
Okay, so Insecure is your big crossover hit right now. Will there be more music coming that we should expect? Is there an album on the way? What should the fans expect from you coming soon?
Yes, of course. Well, Insecure was my first single, my first English single after being signed to BMG. And most definitely now in January, I will be putting out my first EP, Unstoppable. And out of Unstoppable, my first single is Understanding. I'm really excited. The music video is super lit. It's super different. I just feel so blessed, and I'm so hungry for this moment. I'm working so hard. Everything is just, God's timing is perfect.
One thing that you show actually in the first episode of the first season that us in the United States may not be as educated about is racism or colorism in the Hispanic community. Tell us about that.
Well, I besides being an artist, I also am an activist for the Afro-Latino community. Talking about racism and colorism issues is such an important part of my purpose in this world, because it's an issue that's been in the shadows for so long. And I am so grateful that Love and Hip Hop gave me the opportunity to be vocal about it and somewhat, I guess, start a movement, because now I see so many people that are talking about it and they're unafraid to say, listen, racism is not just here in America, it's all over the world. And we're struggling with it as well. And I personally have lived it in this entertainment industry for since forever. So yeah, it's an ongoing conversation. I will continue to be vocal about it till I see difference. And and I'm going to continue my purpose, which is to really see the Afro-Latinos on mainstream.
Is there a difference between racism and colorism? And if so, what is it?
Well, yeah, of course there is. And then you can also see it here in the United States. And then even like something that I was very vocal about, even amongst my own community, whether it is something that nobody really talks about, is that in every single Latin country, there's black people, there's people that look like myself, in República Dominicana, Colombia, Puerto Rico, all over the world. And colorism happens when, it's such a difficult topic to talk about, but in the Dominican Republic, we come in all different shades. We're so versatile, like it happens in every other country. And then when it comes to race, we get judged by, whether it is that you're black or you're Asian or you're Caucasian. It's a very detailed conversation to go on, but just know that I will continue to talk about it, and I will continue to pursue it till I see change, not only in the American aspect, but also in the Latino community.
You talk about the fact that you wouldn't be where you are right now today if it wasn't for your mom. You guys are very tight,
yeah.
So tight, in fact, that you actually bring your mom on dates. How does that go over, and how do the people that you go on dates with, how do they react to that?
Well, to be honest, my mom is my best friend, and I've always been very honest about it. She's sacrificed so much for me, and she's done so much for me that that any opportunity I get to let her know how much I love her and how much I am grateful for everything that she's done for me, I do it. And for the guys that I've taken my mom out on dates, well, it's a 2-for-1 type of deal. If you want me, you gotta accept my mom too.
Okay.
So sometimes it's a little difficult, but they understand where I'm coming from, and whatever guy can pass the test, then they're good in my book.
Do you still have a relationship with your father? Do you guys keep in touch at all?
Not really. I see him every so often, because I feel that even though he's an awful father, I still want to be a good daughter. And if he needs of me in any way that I guess I can help, I do so. But, my father is my mother.
You are known for your music, obviously, but as we can tell, you have a great personality as well. Do you see yourself doing any more crossover into acting or writing or anything like that?
Yeah, no, actually, this year I got to film my first movie called Fall Girls, which will be out January 12th. I'm extremely excited about that, and I hope this year to continue my acting career. And I also published out my first children's book called Amarita's Way, which will also be out in Barnes & Nobles in 2019. So, you know, not only am I an artist, an activist, I perform all over the world, I'm also an author, an actress. I mean, I do it all.
Okay, Amara, well, thank you so much for being with us. Thanks for taking the time. Twin Cities, make sure you check out Love and Hip Hop Miami. It airs on VH1 Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
Amen. Thank you so much.